And now, Deep Thoughts by Chris Walker.
Hi, this is Chris Walker with Big Angie Fan Channel. Recently I ventured into another rabbit hole. Not the Angelina Jordan rabbit hole. I went to the Eva Cassidy rabbit hole, a fan club site, to post my video of Fields of Gold, mashup of Eva Cassidy and Angelina Jordan performing that song. And the reaction there was very informative. It reminded me of, why I really don't like a lot of things about rabbit holes. Because everything is so subjective, and you find that the same things that you're seeing in your rabbit hole are in the other rabbit holes, except it's about a totally different person. So for these people in the Angelina Jordan, in the Eva Cassidy rabbit hole, they thought it was ridiculous to equate Angelina Jordan with Eva Cassidy. Of course Eva Cassidy was much better. And you probably have the same thing if you went to say an Adele fan club. There people would be subjectively saying, oh, of course Adele is much better than Angelina Jordan. And it's enough to kind of make you want to throw up your hands and say, oh, yes, it is all just very subjective. But I really rebel against this idea that it's all subjective. But, okay, let's first look at the things that make it seem like it's all subjective. So many of the things that we have in Angelina Jordan, among Angelina Jordan fans, you have exactly the same thing. You have reactors who will listen to these artists and say how wonderful they are. Dimash, Aurora, Pentatonics, there's a bunch of other ones. You have people that say that they cry, when they hear the artist. So it's all very subjective. But we have illegal fireworks in Hawaii. It's all very subjective, but I really rebel against the idea that it is just subjective, that there is no such thing as artistic quality. I think that there is such a thing as artistic quality. So I'm saying that there are some objective things that you can look at that indicate artistic quality. If there weren't, then you would have to say that, Beethoven is no better than Taylor Swift, for example. So there are things I think you can look at. Now, it's always going to have some element of subjectivity. For example, there's no way that you can use any objective evidence to say that, Mozart is better than Beethoven or anything like that. But I do think that there is some objective evidence that you can point to say that Beethoven is a more important artist than Taylor Swift, for example. So now regarding Angelina Jordan, I'm saying the same thing. We do have our subjective rabbit hole opinions based on just how we feel. But I think that there also is objective evidence that we can point to that indicates that, at the very least, Angelina Jordan is one of the most important singers in the world today. Certainly better than, well, not certainly, but there's a strong case that she's better than somebody like Adele or Ariana Grande. Not just based on subjective feelings about her. So what is this evidence? Well, stay tuned to part 2 of Deep Thoughts with Chris Walker.